Hey guys, it's Steph from the Hot Move Podcast. So this is why the WNBA is gonna fail, right? This welfare league can't have anything nice. Just can't. You know, on one hand you have Caitlin Clark, who comes in generating all these views and eyeballs and everything, and on the other hand you have Angel Reese, who is supposed to be the antithesis, our opposition, a rival, maybe a healthy rival, but no. You know, and it's all this weird energy around Angel Reese now, right? Any little scuffle she's in, it seemed like, you know, if it's with a white player, you know, here come racism, here come accusations of remarks being said. Okay, because at that Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky game, there was reports that there was remarks. At the time it happened, I was like, okay, I'm sure we'll hear audio. I'm sure we'll point out the perpetrator who is probably saying vile things of the game. I'm like, cool, all right, fine. You guys want to band together, and WNBA wants to release this anti-racism statement. Fine, you know what? All fine and dandy. Once I'll perk my ears up once I hear what was actually said. Okay, once we have actual footage or audio of what was said and who the perpetrator is, that decided to say racial derogatory things to a player in the game, right? All right, no, not the case. Not the case at all. WNBA says it cannot substantiate claims that racial remarks were made by fans at the Sky Fever game. Of course they couldn't. Of course, because nothing like that was said. All right, I was already skeptical, but I was like, you know what? Let's wait, and boy, do we wait. Okay, WNBA says it can't substantiate claims of racism, okay, or racist fan behavior. League said its investigation included gathering information from fans, teams, from team and arena staff, as well as an audio and video review of the game. We appreciate the quick action by the league in the Indiana Fever to take this matter seriously and to investigate. Chicago Sky CEO and President Adam Fox in the statement, this process demonstrates the league's strong stance on stopping hate at all WNBA games events, and will continue to support those efforts. I mean, but what? I mean, you're supporting false claims of what you thought you heard? Like that's stupid. Okay, waste of time and resources when it took this long. You know, I mean, who made that? Like, I'm curious who made the accusation. Help me if you already know who made the accusations. Let me know. All right. According to the person from this investigation, was looking to claim that race comments were directed towards Chicago Angel Reese by fans during the loss to the man. Reese brushed aside questions about the investigation before Tuesday's night's game, saying she was focused on the game and more concerned about helping the Sky. Man, this is stupid. Was there Angel Reese who said she heard something? Was it her? Was it her crying about, oh, I heard this and that? You know? Or you just mad at that game your team got stomped? Right? Man, Angel Reese, man. Like, okay, you know, we're going to get to that in a minute. Okay, then this bozo from ESPN, was it Chiney Ogwumike? Right. Now she has to walk back her strong comment she made about, you know, WNBA and racism, about there's no place for that in our game, blah 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 blah. Right. Then she has to come down with, she has to put on her clown makeup and make a statement on ESPN. So Ogwumike apologized for remarks she made at the start of the WNBA investigation to allege hateful remarks towards Chicago Sky player during the game. Ogwumike said on Get Up 2 days after the alleged incident that if you truly are a basketball fan, you understand and agree that we have no space for those type of comments. Okay, comments that never happened. Wow. What Associated Press report, he had no investigation. Okay, so this is what she had to say. Okay, addressing her comments after the alleged racial comments made towards Angel Reese, which is absolutely crazy. This woke shit has just gotten out of control at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for, friends and family can enjoy a sporting event without racism. But I mean, but did it happen? Did it happen? No. Stop trying to make up stuff to put Angel Reese as like, I don't know, is WNBA on one hand pushing Caitlin Clark, but on the other hand trying to push Angel Reese as like some woke savior against anti-racism, like using her, like what the fuck, man? Like whatever. Okay, I want to address the same energy I did the first time, because if you really know me, I always try my absolute best to uplift the WNBA, to celebrate the amazing players and coaches and of course fans. She said that's something at the core of everything I do, but if you know me, I'm not afraid I can do better. Yeah, A lot better. Matter of fact, we can start by doing better by getting you fired from ESPN. I'm sorry my message was in the heat of the moment, because when I initially, typical woman getting emotional, especially when it came to racism, and it's like when you have no proof, you weren't there, right? Okay, I'm sorry the message was in the heat of the moment, because when I initially spoke on the topic, it really came from a place of care. It was based on firsthand conversations with people very close situation who raised real concerns and told me what they had experienced. I feel like it was important, necessary to acknowledge the allegations and also voice the experience, real firsthand knowledge of people who were there. The people who were there, firsthand knowledge, they lied, or they heard nothing, or you're lying. What is she talking about? Now, in the process, all of them are totally recognizing may have impacted fans in a way that it's sorry. This is why nobody wants to watch the WNBA. Okay, and this is all combined with the umbrella of the latest trend going on with black fatigue. Right? We're getting tired, like black people, and not just white people. A lot of the demographics are getting tired of black people crying about racism, crying about shit that never happened, crying about things that didn't take place. Okay, always complaining all the time. All right. Living up the stereotypes all the time. Okay, does not help the advancement of black people. Okay, we're done. I mean, you're seeing things. We're having a lot of different fronts in society. And now including this black people with black fatigue stuff being attacked. Feminism people aren't really getting into that. Cancel culture people aren't getting into that. Black people crying about racism people aren't even getting into that, right? It's absolutely crazy, man. And this goofy bird brain head wants to jump up there with no information. Well, when the information you got was wrong. Okay. And then then who said that? Who said something racial about Angel Reese? Who was the person who brought that claim up? Was it Angel Reese herself? If it's her, man, it's like talk about crying wolf, right? And this is all see. You finally get a good product in Caitlin Clark, and now Caitlin Clark is tied because it's her team to this foolishness. Thank God she's injured, and I wish Caitlin Clark speedy recovery, because she makes it very, very interesting. But it's like when I say thank God she's injured, thank God she's not having to make public statements and got to be involved in this shenanigans with the WNBA. Seriously, all this stem from a hard foul to racial this, and this gooseneck looking chick on ESPN who talking about, there's no place like this and in our game and but now I'm bad, I don't have any information, and I guess I can do better. You know what I'm saying? Typical classic women, classic BS accountability, right? And now we just sweep this on the rug. So now, because I'm going forward, I don't want to hear anything else about this welfare league and woke shit and racism. I don't want to hear anymore. I'm out. You got a bunch of liars and people for pushing whatever agenda it is. None of this makes any sense to me. Absolutely disgusting with the WNBA and the people who are so-called the media people for the WNBA, like her, who ex-player, just quickly jumped the gun and looks foolish. Credibility done. Black fatigue finished. It's crazy, man. We take many steps forward in society, and we take massive steps back, for stuff like this, man. Absolutely a joke with the WNBA, man. Anyways, guys, y'all, let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.